Okay, so here's a quick update, just a recap on what I was talking about in the last video. So I've dug this out, and this is pretty much as deep as the lower level. So as you can see, I knocked off an edge here, and so my material will go a lot nicer straight up and down. I'll go ahead and clean that out before I lay that in. This little drainage pipe that I put in, it's not quite what I wanted. I needed it to be down another level for it to be where I needed it to be. But so what I'll do is I'll just nip that off. I got some good screen material. I'll just stuff the hole with a whole bunch of screening material. And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But what I'm going to do is I'll take the material and I'll put a whole bunch of like liquid nails on the one side that's going on the concrete part, and then I'll quickly backfill it all in real quick so it gets nice and pushed up against there really good, and it'll be good to go. I did find some leaking on the lower level on the inside of the wall. There's like a couple of things I could go back and mortar it right here if I wanted to, but I think what I'm going to end up doing anyway is taking mortar and doing some nice gap work and stuff and seal everything up. But we'll see. The material I was talking about is this stuff right here. So it's just a flooring material that we use in the staging industry, and it's temporary, and they usually throw this stuff away. And we had a really big deck that we had, and I grabbed a whole bunch of it. So this is like a spongy type of material that's the glue will really stick good to it, and it'll adhere to the wall really good. And yeah, I'll just throw this in here like kind of, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Let me get positioned a little bit better here. But yeah, I'll just throw this in here like so. And then backfill it. And it's gonna come out really good. And then I'll do, this doesn't have a whole lot of concrete, so I'll just do like a 1 foot strip here, and I'll just glue it to the middle of this row here, and then that's about where my soil level is gonna be anyway. But yeah, once I backfill this in there, I'll cut that pipe off, I'll backfill this in, I'll glue it, I'll backfill it, and tamp it down in there really good. And then all this soil will just cave in, and then all I got to do is throw in some organic material, cover it up really good. The other thing that the material is going to do is it's going to help keep the soil a little bit cooler, because the sun comes in on this for a good chunk of the day, and all this gets really hot. So that's going to give me an added buffer to keep my soil temperatures under control. Here's a little bit closer look on that stonework I did earlier that I was telling you about. So yeah, I just take the wet mortar and you kind of let it set a little bit, and you just plop these stones all the way through it, and then you come back through with a grinding disc and you just clean it all up. You can round off the edges. I hit the side bricks here. I'm debating whether or not I want to go with a grinder over the top of all of it and get a nice uniform look on it, but see, it'll kind of look like this right here. But yeah, anyway, that was a quick update. If you have any comments or suggestions, just hit me up. All right, talk to you later. Bye.